present year. First of all, before I begin, I would like to share my personal experience. Some days before, I went to see the Taj Mahal. I was very excited, but all my excitement went into vain when I saw that Taj Mahal's color had slightly turned yellow. I want to ask from all of you that who is responsible for this tragedy? Are we the people or the government? Hi, I'm Meghna Jain of Standard 8D and here I'm standing amongst you to express my views on the topic Protection of World Heritage Sites, the duty of the government in the favor team. Well said, my opponents, but I completely disagree from you at this matter. It's so funny that people are solely responsible for protecting the heritage sites. But the reality is, either we go to the heritage sites or famous places. You see, we have to pay for the entry tickets in the name of maintenance. But when it comes to the actual protection or maintenance of these sites, usually government remains over. I want to clear that government is responsible for protecting the heritage sites. Can public take initiatives in this matter? Of course not. How long will people take part in this matter? After all, we pay taxes only for the development and nourishment of our region. So, protecting the heritage sites is also the prime duty of our authorities. Secondly, in India, lakhs of people visit every year. So in the name of foreign affairs and traveling the country, usually Englishmen spend millions of dollars. It also goes in the Heritage Fund of India. Besides these, responsibilities such as structural conservation, chemical preservation and awareness plus publicity programs can be only issued and done only in the name of the government. After hearing all these facts, do you still believe that government has no part in protecting the heritage sites? Now, decision is yours. If government has no part in protecting the heritage sites and if government still believes that people are responsible for saving and littering the sites, then why tags of information are always there when we go to these sites that this site is under governmental protection? Truth is always bitter, but true is true. Now, I stop here, hoping that you understood my opinion. Thanks.
Today, I, Ashwardhan Vatwala of Class 8B, am here to speak in favor of the given topic. Is conservation of monuments a sole responsibility of government? Last month, I went to Agra for particularly visiting Taj Mahal. There was a very long queue, and when I reached there, I was shocked to see that the Taj Mahal was turning pale yellow. The tiles were broken and there were cracks in the pillars. What is the government doing? We pay the taxes. There is entry ticket in various monuments. There is a column in the annual budget, especially for monuments. Then where is this money going? There is an organization called Archaeological Survey of India, which is responsible for the care of monuments. But the truth is that neither the government nor the Archaeological Survey of India are carrying out their duties. There is garbage all around the monuments. Government doesn't clean them. Government should, as their duty, encourage people and install dustbins at various places. But it is not so. There is water in various monuments which remains dirty all the time and leads to the spread of various deadly diseases. The government should take care of monuments, but it doesn't. Thank you.
Morning to one and all present here. Today, I, Divyansh Put of Class 8, is going to speak against the motion that is the conservation of heritage monuments sole responsibility of government. I agree with my opponent for what he said, but it is not yet up to the responsibility of government. As we are the awakened citizens of India, it's our responsibility too. It is well accepted that identity and soul of nation is expressed in its culture and heritage. But it is also well accepted that it is the collective responsibility of a society to conserve these heritage sites and monuments. Now I quote you example of our first Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. He wrote in his first letter to his daughter Indra Ji. He said that the past brings us many things. Indeed, all the things today we have are just culture, civilization, knowledge and some aspects of truth. So if past gave us many things in accordance, we should pay our duty to secure them. It is not yet too late to mend, but it is a famous statement as the government and citizens can yet secure these sites. As my friend Yash discussed about his long tour to Agra, and here he saw that Taj Mahal was turning pale yellow. But it is not done. The pollution secreted by us has turned the Taj Mahal into pale yellow. So if we have made the pollution, so it's our duty to encourage the citizens to control the pollution and to secure these heritage sites. Now I would like to stop here. Thank you.
To all present here, I, Shorijan of Class 8, speak on the topic that the preservation of the World Heritage Site is the sole responsibility of the government. I am against the topic. Monuments have already been the wealth and the power of our country, but simply possessing them is not enough. Preserving them, it should be prioritized. We can protect our monuments by keeping the following steps in our mind: better drainage system, better garbage system. The civil society is responsible for passing the World Heritage Site to the next generation. And at last, I hope that you all with my views that the